new fabrics, new fit, new beer. G'day guys, it's Rocky here from Further Faster, and it's that time of the week where we talk about, have a beer, and we talk about some new gear, commonly known as the Beer O'Clock Review. Lots of people do that these days, actually. It used to be just me for this shop now. All the staff are getting involved, but occasionally, you know, they say, hey, Rocky, do one. So I'm going to do one this week, especially when it's brand new gear, it's just arrived. And anyhow, we always talk about the beer first. So today I have a winter beer, if there ever was one. This is a Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA. It's very hoppy indeed. It's coming through at 7.2% as well. I said to Kirsty, go get a beer, and she came back with this one. So I might be sharing it, to be quite honest. It's a pretty solid beer, but given the fact it is winter and it's pretty cold out there, it is a good little tipple. I think you'd sit on it. You definitely wouldn't be sculling it in pints, that's for sure. And it's good to see Sierra Nevada. You don't get to see much of this in New Zealand, actually, this particular brand. It's out of the States, obviously. We got from the beer library just up the road. Big shout out to those guys for always putting interesting beers in that place. Anyhow, so that's a beer, the Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA. I'm just going to put that down. So, yeah, we are talking about some new gear, and a new part of Montane's range, actually. So this is their new autumn-winter range, part of it. This actually isn't out anywhere yet, really, worldwide, so we're pretty lucky to grab hold of it. And I'm wearing the Niveus Lite Jacket and the Nordes pants and a Nordes softshell jacket. It's part of their all-mountain, also ski tour range. So we're going to go through it piece by piece. First of all, the Niveus Lite Jacket. Now, it's light. So this is using the new Gore-Tex EPE. It's a 20 denier fabric, so it's pretty light, but 360 grams in total for a Gore shell. Now that is pretty bloody good, to be quite honest. And it's got all the features you'd need as if you're ski touring or you're doing fast and light mountaineering, and you know what you're doing because it's been a light fabric. It's not, I would say, super tough, but 20 denier, it's going to pack down tiny, and you're not going to know you're wearing it. And let's face it, you're only going to wear this if it is blowing a hoolie or it's, you know, it's wet and you want to put a hard shell on. So features on this, first of all, hood, helmet compatible hood. So I'm wearing a ski helmet here and it eats it up, no dramas at all. Completely over with lots of room, so it's a really good solid hood. You've got, you know, a wired peak. It's also laminated peak as well, and laminated cuffs actually, doing away with some stitching where they can do. We've got, being the new Gore-Tex, and there's lots of people commenting on it, some people say it's not as breathable as the old Gore-Tex. Possibly. The jury's out at the moment, but what they have done, they put whopping pit zips in it. As you can see there, you've got monster pit zips. So in this jacket, that is a huge pit zip. And the back is only 360 grams. You're making a super light, super breathable, what we call probably a ski mountaineering hard shell. I'll take this off anyhow. And underneath it, this is easy. We didn't plan for that, did we? Just a quick mic swap. We come to the Nordes softshell. Now, this particular garment, again, this is an all-mountain softshell. It's not just ski, it's everything. This is incorporating Gore's new Windstopper EPE fabric. Now, it's almost the same membrane as what's in the Gore jacket, but they just tape it. So, super waterproof. The fabric itself, but not a waterproof jacket, if you get my meaning. Completely windproof, and they're using the windstop in areas where you'd expect it to be used. On the front, because you're front facing. On the back of the garment, you've got stretch granite fabric, which is super breathable, soft shell. Both of these, by the way, are on their trim fit, but I should say their trim fit's got a bit bigger, because this is extra large, and for me, a trim fit from Montane extra large would usually be really tight, and this is not as tight as I thought it would be, actually. So, feature set again, you've got pockets there, which are reasonably high, so they're not going to interfere with the harness, and you've got pockets there as well. Again, the hood, fantastic. Eats that helmet up really well. So, a brilliant mountaineering ski soft shell, really, really good. Weight, by the way, of this, it's 560 grams, 570. but it is a 70D fabric, so it's a real tough bit of kit. And for a lot of the time, if you were touring, you'd probably just wear this anyhow and not put a hard shell on unless you really needed to. You wear a base layer or a thin microfleece under this, it's going to do what it needs to do. So that's the Nordes jacket. Then underneath me, I have got the Nordes pants on. So it's using that same windstopper fabric, that 70D fabric as well. You've got the granite stretch where you need it. Obviously, I've got a set of paws on here. It goes over mountaineering boots simply well, but it's also going to go over most touring boots. Don't think it'd probably go over a really thick downhill boot, but that's not where it's intended to be quite honest. So underneath that, you've got a internal gaiter, and you've got reinforced on the inside for crampon scrapes and all those kind of mishaps. You've got venting down the side as you'd want it, and you've got pockets there. So you don't want them on the side, they're not going to get in the way. About 560 grams, super lightweight, and it's got the windstopper where you need it and the granite stretch for other parts of it. Really good kit. It comes in men's and ladies. Obviously, I'm wearing the men's. The jacket we looked at comes in that citrus, and it comes in the navy. The soft shell obviously comes in the blue. The ladies get the cornflower in the soft shell and the normal blue, and the pants you get in navy or you get in the citrus. So that's the first look at the Niveus Lite Jacket, 360 grams, super lightweight, and the Nordes soft shell and pants from Montane. If you're in the market for new kit, just come and have a look at it because it's bloody good.